How's it going, folks? Yesterday we saw many great matches, while Real Madrid and Barcelona intend to recruit 2 Manchester United players at once. We have a lot to tell you in this episode, so give us a like, subscribe, and let's get the show on the pitch. Arsenal are increasingly confident of agreeing a contract extension with their captain Martin Odegaard, according to ESPN. Cristiano Ronaldo is now set to sue Juventus for not paying him an amount of 19.9 million euros, as they had tied to save finances during the COVID era. PSG midfielder Julian Draxler has arrived in Doha in preparation for joining Qatari top-flight side Al Ahly, CBS Sports reports. Jude Bellingham can go on and win Ballon d'Ors. I'll be very surprised if the kid doesn't finish his career with at least 1, maybe 2 or 3 Ballon d'Ors. To go to Real Madrid and be the best player in his first 4 or 5 games is phenomenal, states former England defender Rio Ferdinand. Bayern Munich could revisit a move for Chelsea centre-back Thibaut Courtois in the January transfer window, Football Insider writes. Jadon Sancho is open to leaving Manchester United in the January transfer window if he remains marooned at the club until the new year. Inter beat AC Milan for the 5th time in a row, the new longest streak in the history of the Derby della Madonnina, according to Squawka. Lyon have appointed Fabio Grosso as their new head coach, the club's press service reports. The Barca coach has pressure, but I will never be a problem for the club. I'm very excited. My renewal will be announced shortly, in a few days, said Barcelona boss Xavi Hernandez. RB Leipzig midfielder Xavi Simons has netted 3 goals and delivered 4 assists in his first 4 Bundesliga appearances, Opta notes. Liverpool's forward Mohamed Salah has become the 2nd fastest player to reach 200 Premier League goal involvements for one club. Lazio have refused to hold a press conference after the loss to Juventus in protest against referee Fabio Maresca's decisions, doesn't notifies. The most important thing is to get back into Europe. The title? Yes, we can dream, of course. Sometimes dreams do come true. But PSG are very strong, told AS Monaco coach Adi Hutter. Barcelona have made an inquiry for 17-year-old Corinthians defensive midfielder Gabriel Moscardo, according to Goal Brazil. At the age of 34 years and 274 days, Mats Hummels has become the oldest player to score a brace for Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Drogba comparisons? He's a legend. I'm nobody here. I've just started, so let's wait. When I finish with football, then people can talk. Chelsea striker Nicolas Jackson is quoted as saying by the club's official website. Juventus forward Dusan Vlahovic has already scored 4 goals in the opening 4 Serie A match days. Ferran Torres has become the first Barcelona player to score from a free kick since Lionel Messi in 2021. 4-3-3 informs. Bayern Munich striker Harry Kane reached the 300-goal mark at the club level after making 505 appearances in all competitions. There is no pressure on PSG's board, despite the poor start to the season and the defeat to Nice on Friday. The Red and Blues understand that Luis Enrique needs more time, RMC Sport reports. Erling Haaland has slotted 7 goals for Man City in the first 5 rounds of the ongoing English Premier League season. AS Roma are in talks for Porto fullback João Mario. The player's agent, Jorge Mendes, is helping to pull off the transfer, Calciomercato understands. Nice will sign a 1-year deal with former PSG and Italy goalkeeper Salvatore Sirigu. Atletico Madrid midfielder Thomas Lemar has picked up an injury during the match against Valencia. The medical services, after initial examination, fear a serious injury to the Achilles tendon, Rojiblancos shared in an official statement. In the coming weeks, Bayern Munich are willing to open negotiations regarding Dayot Upamecano's contract renewal until 2028. Yesterday we saw a new match day unfold in major European leagues. The results are in front of you. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's most notable fixtures. In the Premier League, Liverpool successfully took 3 points away from Wolverhampton, 3-1. Manchester City battled West Ham and dealt with them in a 3-1 display. Brighton inflicted a painful defeat on Manchester United at Old Trafford, and again with 3-1. We also have to mention Tottenham, who, after losing until the 98th minute, somehow turned the home tie versus Sheffield United upside down in extra time, ending things up with 2-1 on the scoreboard. In La Liga, Valencia sensationally defeated Atletico Madrid with 3-0. Barcelona beat Real Betis at Camp Nou with 5-0. Meanwhile, Serie A gave us some real entertainment. Juventus smashed Lazio 3-1 at home, and Inter totally mocked Milan in the derby, 5-1. No less spectacular games took place in the Bundesliga. RB Leipzig left no chance for Augsburg, 3-0, and Borussia outshot Freiburg, 4-2. Alright, let's move on to the most intriguing news of the issue. Barcelona are closely monitoring any developments surrounding Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho, who has been suspended from the first team for publicly challenging claims of manager Erik Ten Hag about the footballer's poor performances in training sessions. Sancho has refused to apologize for his actions, thus, the Red Devils are now open to start ways with the Englishman in the next transfer window. One candidate for the youngster is already known for sure. Barcelona believe that Sancho could bring them quality on the right flank of the attack, given that the Catalans have weakened that position by selling Ez Abde to Real Betis and Ansu Fati to Brighton. Financial difficulties will prevent the Blaugrana from acquiring Sancho on a permanent basis, though the Catalans will try to take him on loan in January, with United covering most of his wages. Real Madrid are monitoring Manchester United midfielder Alejandro Garnacho, Fichajes rights. The 19-year-old Argentine joined Manchester United from Atletico Madrid back in 2020 and has already made 39 appearances for the Red Devils, scoring 5 goals and delivering 5 assists. At the beginning of the summer, Garnacho penned a new long-term agreement with United, which is valid until June 2028. However, it will not be possible to remain calm about Garnacho's future, as Real Madrid have a great interest in the prodigy, considering him one of the biggest talents in European football. The merengues understand they may not be able to land their target anytime soon, but are prepared to wait for the perfect opportunity, with Los Blancos chief scout Juni Calafat ordering Garnacho's progress to be closely monitored. Manchester City attempted to buy Barcelona winger Lamine Yamal in the summer transfer window, Marca claims. Last week, Barca president Joan Laporta revealed that the club had almost lost Yamal along with their other prospect, Alejandro Balde. According to the source, Man City were interested in both La Masia pupils, but they ended up staying at the Camp Nou. Now the Catalans are going to offer Yamal and Balde to extend their contracts, and the club's new sporting director Deco will be directly responsible for this matter. Nevertheless, if the talks drag on until the winter time, it cannot be ruled out that the Premier League champions will reignite their interest for Spanish prospects. Bayern Munich will consider the appointment of Bayer Leverkusen boss and their former representative Xabi Alonso in case they will have a hard time with their current head coach Thomas Tuchel. As soon as Munich plans to contact a new manager, Alonso will be at the top of the list of candidates. Die Ratten's bosses are impressed with the Spaniard's work at Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern chairman Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and chief executive Jan Christian Dressen highly praise Alonso's personality and coaching development. Meanwhile, Tuchel's position at the club could be shaken amid last season's lackluster performance and his complaints regarding Bayern's transfer department performance in the summer. Guys, new videos from our other projects are already on your screens and you know exactly what to do. Have a good time watching. Thank you for your attention and we wish you to end the weekend only on a positive note.